Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome on and all to Isaac Afterbirth, and we are going to get our greed mode on. Whether we're going to get our greed mode off again, I don't know. It tends to stain. You need a lot of scrubbing to really get the dirt it leaves behind, because I mean melted gold is a fickle beast, and while it might look shiny, you definitely don't want to get it all over your windows, your floors, your ceilings and your doors, all up in your paws, and maybe... What am I saying? Hi everyone, how's your day been? Because Terminators just jiggle extra good. They do. What can I say? I mean, have you seen... Ooh, Binky! I'm in one of those moods, I warn you now. I'd rather the spiders than... Look at us! Somebody has put a wig on a baby. That's hilarious! Everybody knows that's hilarious. Ooh. D6 is our starting item. I can't speak. I actually can't speak. That's wonderful. Alright, well, let's get on with this then. Without further ado, our greed mode is starting now. Well, actually, that's a lie. It started as I was saying that sentence. So, I guess I should, in theory, apologize. See, if I'd known there was a D6 in there, I would have left the item room. So, I suppose that is definitely me fault. That is definitely me fault. My brain is fried, okay? I will fully admit my brain is fried. I am going there. I'm going there. But that's fine, because that's not going to stop me from playing like a beast and destroying this greed mode and having a lot of fun with you guys, alright? It's not going to stop me. I'm gonna fight through the fog of treacle. That would be amazing, though, right? A treacle fog. You could, like, lick the air and be like, oh, that's nice, but... Also, I'm breathing in treacle. That's not good for me. Yeah. Would you rather a syrup fog or a treacle fog? What are the differences? Okay, somebody lay it down. Treacle and syrup. What's the difference? You know? Is treacle a real thing? I have this sudden horror of... Did I just make that up? No, I'm pretty sure it's a real thing. And I'm not thinking of tree sap. Because you don't eat tree sap. Like, you don't want to put tree sap on your breakfast. I don't know. So this was a very successful first round. The tears from Binky obviously making it quite good. So we're going to grab ourselves the D6. I mean, it's very tempting to get the cheap raw liver. It very much is. How much health do I have in this room? Just half a heart. Well, let's have a look in here. Ooh. Well, I guess that's okay. Technically heals us a little bit. And we're wanting a little bit more pizzazz from our items here. So we just need to get a little bit of a damage up on top of these... tears. We should already be in a very successful looking position, and I think because the raw liver is the only thing I'm going to be able to afford, the 2 red hearts is quite useful, especially for potential devil dealage. So yeah, I'm happy to take that. It's going to be a good little investment. Obviously, if we get any chests, Kane can have that covered. Keys wise, we'll have enough to immediately get the item on the next floor, which coupled with a D6 reroll is actually kind of good, and obviously being able to reroll devil deals is very good, so we have a lot of positive things going for us on this run, because honestly, a Kane with a D6 is better than Isaac, because of his look foot, because of his starting key. I mean, on greed mode specifically, in a normal run it's definitely arguable, but I'm very hopeful with this. I really am. So, let's go get the raw liver. Yes, sirree. And fortunately, there's nothing, you know, awful to leave behind. I would genuinely, really like to get hold of BFF. Of course I would. It's a very potent item, but it's not like it's going to be, oh no, it's not like we're leaving behind something like Polyphemus, you know. There's definitely levels. I hate his close range homing tears. It seems so pointless. It's like, alright, I'm next to my target. Anything could hit him, but I better make my tears homing just to make sure, you know. You can never be too careful. I guess then Ragman did actually pay attention during boss training school in his defense, so there you go. And potentially I should have got the raw liver after this fight so I could use it as the heal, but I would be on half a heart now, which would be genuinely very concerning. In fact, I would be dead now, so it's a good job we didn't. Then again, I did play more recklessly because I knew I had the health, so time could have gone differently had I not bought it. This is a lot of spiders to have to burn through. Like, there is a lot of them. I need to finish off one of these ragmans very, very quickly. I mean, my supply of spiders is obviously proving very, very useful. I mean, I don't know how injured they even are. There is so many of them. Holy crap. What is going on? This is absurd. I have never in my life experienced any slight ragman activities that even, like, come close to this. This is ridiculous. I mean, I was, like, dominating them at the start, and now it's because they're both at teleport summoning beam of light levels of, alright, there goes one, that's lovely, that is great, but still, holy hell, what a ridiculous devil deal fight on the first floor. It's good I'm relatively powerful, it's good I've got these spiders doing stuff for me, otherwise I genuinely think that could have been cause for, well, an early clock out in this run. Holy moly, spiders and guacamole. They probably taste alright, you know, a deep fried chocolate spider with a little bit of guacamole on. And you guys tried that? I mean, you never know. If you're open to new flavor combinations, that might be the one. I do like that these spiders are very specifically blocking me from killing Ragman. Whew. That was something. I'm going to re-roll it, just, since when a lump of coal and dead bird even devil deals? I don't even understand why that's the thing that happens, but let's move on. I feel like I was just dragged through a hedge backwards. I mean, being dragged through a hedge forwards is still a pretty traumatic experience, so that was just tragic. Alright, a little bit of damage there is obviously very good. No immediately good items here, and not actually a reroll, so this floor might very well be over pretty quickly in terms of what we're gaining from it. Not a single bit of money, so we are going to have to do this first little bit without the item room. That does worry me, because I can't really afford to cancel the waves at any point, because I am too weak. Like, I've only got one heart. I'd have half a heart after that, and no real way of gaining health back. So I'm going to have to just play this very, very carefully here. But I can definitely do that. It's the cave, so we're not going to be facing anything majorly disastrously terrifying, but there's still definitely stuff that can maybe get a lucky hit in. But we can survive one lucky hit. It's just the second one that's obviously the issue. Some more bats aren't going to be a problem. And then obviously this way we have our reroll for the item room as well, because I mean, let's be honest here, it was probably going to be disappointing. If we can get rid of the belly buttons, there we go. I have suddenly entered very much focus mode here, because I am very, very concerned. I refuse to have a bad showing in this, and there we go. I'm very proud of that. That went very, very well. So we're going to get our key, grab our item room, and then hopefully it's a good item, and then I can re-roll this room and get something better to buy. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll take the odd mushroom. Yeah, it is going to lower our damage, but that damage up is lovely. And the reason I'm doing it is it does come with the added benefit of re-rolling this. I'm going to take Stompy because it's very useful in greed mode. The ability to go through all the rocks, etc., etc. is nice, and it also comes with the heal, but there's really not much in it. Why did Pride do a whole heart of damage there? That actually, I didn't know he could do that. That's interesting. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Don't get anywhere near me, troll bombs. That's all the same with you. Wretched should be mostly fine. If it could stop doing the tears at any point, that would be lovely. Oh, this is a very, very tense greed mode experience here. I will definitely admit that. This is very, very scary. Fortunately, he killed one of the bigger spiders for me there, so that's lovely. And there we go. Oh, that was very... Oh, god damn. Every time I acquire health in some way, I am then immediately reminded that if I'd not acquired that health, I would now be dead. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go on the safe side, and I'm going to buy 2 hearts. I'm just going to... Yes, it's a good job I did. Holy hell. Without that, I could definitely see death in our future when facing 2 chargers. Because we know how I do against chargers, and it's not great. Look at this. I hate them so much, and they won't even die, the inconsiderate bastards. Oh, please. Oh, my God. There goes one. There goes one. At least it's a lot easier now. So we got that going for us. And he's going to come screaming down here, but hopefully my fire rate does stop him, which it did actually seem to do. So we got that going for us, and there we go. Sweet, sweet devil deal nectar. Ooh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. You know what? I'm gonna grab it because I have the spare health ups to do so. But I'm not happy about it. That's what it's going to be. And again, I'm down to freaking 4 money, so I can't afford the key on the next floor. That's so upsetting. And a few little spiders in here. Not really a big deal. Hopefully one of these fires have a coin in, and that would definitely solve problems. Yay! Alright, we could at least get to the item room and see what we're working with. This is a very interesting greed run, because nothing crazy has happened, but I've had to be, like, on it like hell. So, yeah, we are beyond maximum tiers that we're going to get without something that can break maximum tiers. So that's at least nice. And then the vault is potentially quite useful, because, obviously... Oh, yeah, you're definitely not re-rolling that. That is excellent. The sun is great. We can use it to heal ourselves up when we get reduced to 1 health, because we're going to get reduced to 1 health. That was unnecessarily stressful. I will accept that. Hey, suddenly things are looking up, you know. Suddenly things are looking very good. See what these pots have to offer. Nothing crazy. And as much as the battery is good with the D6, it's not amazing. So I guess we'll get the hive mind, because we do have a source of spiders and flies. We'll bomb once more, because we will have the money. And there we have it. The halo, definitely worth our investment. I'm going to go in the curse room, because I do have the sun as a heal, so I'm not too worried about losing the spirit heart. And basically, there we go. I am shocked at how fast this turned around, but also obviously very, very pleased. Maybe I should have re-rolled the coat hanger, because I don't actually think it did anything. As I recall, number 1, the odd mushroom, do put you to the max tiers that you could have anyway, so yeah, that was a little bit pointless. He is absorbing so many flies. Look at that. The bastard! And we can't even see the wig in the mall. We've lost our secret identity as a baby in a wig. Whatever will we do? Whatever will we do? And it looks like we might not even have to use the sun, which is excellent, as it means we can use it against a boss battle, which we probably are going to go straight for. Actually, no, there's no reason not to grab the halo first, is there? It's just a little bit of extra oomph all up in here. But do I want the cheap 7? The matchbook is great, obviously. The extra bombs come in very handy and will continue to do so on the future floors. And I think it actually is a better choice. So, oh god, the haunt with 2 bouncers, that's not good. I don't know what the official name for those bouncers actually is, but I think bouncers is a pretty apt name for them, because they both protect the enemies that they're with. You know, they're bouncers, they protect people from getting in, and they do bounce around. So actually, I'm really quite proud. I was going to go with pleased and proud, and I ended up being plowed. So, oh god, no! Don't take that out of context. There was no plowing. There was a distinct lack of plowing. Nobody panic. The plowing wasn't real. All right, the plowing wasn't real. Nobody cares about the plowing. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Did I ever tell you about the time that I was... No, actually, I don't even want to go down that road, joke-wise. Monstro 2 and Monstro 1. I guess it's a combination attack. That's fine. You can animate yourselves together into a nice little combo. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Are you going to beam us? You're going to beam us, man. You just need to beam us. Do the beam. No, you're not going to. That's really sad. Oh, you're still alive. Why are you still alive? Jesus, he is refusing to go down. What did we get here? Vision, not really that good. At least it finds us the secret room, I suppose. And Cursed Eye, which I will re-roll into Free Flight. Why the hell not? Looking pretty good. Now we can go in the Cursed Room a lot more effectively. Grab that, and, ooh, oh, that could have been so good. I mean, technically it might still be so good. Yes, that's not bad. Though, actually, is it? Because we don't have the money to take advantage of it. And because we're Kane, we can only eye your wizard from one side, which is a little bit... Oh, I already went in there. I remember that now. Don't worry about it. I totally remember. So yeah, there's no point even teasing myself with rerolls there, because there's nothing we can do about it, which is definitely sad. But I'm always happy to have a nail greed run, you know? I think I'm always happy to have a nail anything run. It's always satisfying to fire nails at people at high speeds. It really is. Ooh... Triple shot is actually really good here, because now the coat hanger suddenly is being used, because now we're back below maximum tierage. Do I want the speed up? I'll go see what's in the shop, and then I'll think about the speed up, because while I could reroll it into something great, I am moving a little bit slowly, so that might result in a real upgrade here, but I don't rightly know. We'll blow up this. I don't even care about it, even with my luck for, hey, the extra key, yes, is going to come in handy because of the shawl, so that's nice. An extra free money there is obviously good. So the question is then, what do I want to do? I think I am going to... I think I'm going to take it. I think I do feel definitely a little bit too slow, a little bit sluggish, so I'm going to go for that. Now, the question is, do I want to maximize my rerolls or maximize my money? I think money makes the most sense, just because I'm not desperate for some power here. With these triple nails going on, we're quite reasonably strong. And then obviously, if we can keep the Sun card all the way to the Greed fight, then that gives us an even better chance at actually bringing it down. So, yeah, generally speaking, I think this is pretty good. Alright, would a 48-hour energy pill fully charge the whatchamacallit, Mega Blast? Because it would do 6 by itself and then drop at least 1 battery, which would do the other 6, at least if that's how I understand it. So, I guess that would technically be pretty good. I actually think I should leave my D6 charge for the Devil deal. That way I have more options, and then I can just use my bomb here. BFF, again, not something I actually really need. We'll get the growth hormones, it speeds up, and obviously the damage is a nice little bonus. The batteries there may come in handy, but we'll see. First and foremost, we have a heart to kill. And yeah, we're actually doing a really, really nice amount of damage. Even though I'm hitting it from the front, I am slowly killing it. So that is great. Ooh, calm. There we go. Everything is fine. Skolex, more like yo next. Because like you're next for death. I know. Really, really good. The knockback from nail tears is so useful. Not only would this be really annoying, but honestly it's just fantastically good. I did not do anywhere near as much damage as I thought I would there. Come on, you just keep trying. I'm sure if you keep leaping at me, something different will happen. 100%. That is definitely how it works. You're not at all going insane. Look at the amount of bits of nails I've got everywhere. God damn, this boss is infuriating. Like, he's never going to kill me. Not in a million years. But he might make me die of boredom, which I guess is technically a victory for him. If people could actually die of stuff like that. I got so angry, I died. I guess I would tell the people in the afterlife if that's what happened. Alright, let's grab the extra money, and who is our devil deal? Double Monstro 2. That's actually very irritating. This might force my... this definitely might force my Sun card here. But yeah, if you started feeling too much of an emotion and it actually killed you, we're sorry to inform you, sir, that your wife has died from happiness. We would have advised you to be a less good husband. would be such a weird society to live in. Everyone would have to force themselves to just not be too emotional, or they would genuinely end up dead. Oh, God. You gonna brimstone? You're not gonna brimstone. No, you are gonna brimstone for some reason. A terrible, terrible time to brimstone. Alright, Devil Deal. Here we go. Again, 2 more red chests. That is really, really depressing. Well, I guess at least we have a D6 for the start of the next floor, so that's potentially useful, but that is very, very lame. Alright, well, onwards we go, unless there's a little bit of money in here. No, in which case I probably would have bought BFF. I do feel bad for it. It's shown up twice, been like, hey, Rage, you do want to claim BFF, right? Right? You really do. Like, you want to? No? Why not? I just want to make you happy. And that's funny because it's true. Alright, what are you? Death, obviously pretty useful in a greed mode, but not something we really crazily care about. I probably do want the candle. I would say nothing going on there. Let's have a look for some trapdoors. Nothing happening. Alright, so the question, may as well see what happens there. Hey, Ragman! How are you doing? I'm gonna leave now. Do I want to re-roll the box of stuff? I think I do. Lil Stee, that actually is 2 out of 3 on the conjoined transformation, so that's actually kind of fine. And then, yeah, we're pretty much happy to begin the wavening. Everybody likes the wavening. It's the best kind of a-ning. So if we can just get a 3rd baby here, then I actually could do really well. We just need a 3rd baby. Lusty Blood obviously going to be maxed pretty damn quickly against a greed mode wave. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we're already maxed, so this is wonderful. Yeah, just look at the size of our nail. Oh, my nail is growing so much bigger. That is so good. That is so, so good. Did that one just kill itself? I'm absolutely convinced that it just killed itself. Brim Ghost! No! Actually, no, it's only the singular Brim Ghost. Just the one swan, okay? It's just the one swan, and now it's dead. This is very... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I still don't want to use the sun yet, but at the same time... go on then. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk an embarrassing death, you know? It's not worth it. I don't need the sun to beat greed, and that's famous last words. I don't need this to beat greed. Okay, I definitely want the black candle, just so I don't have blindness on the next floor, and then re-roll. Nothing real good there either, though I don't have the bombs to re-roll that much, so... Do I want... I'll get it because it's cheap, you know? I think that's a good... I'll get it because you're cheap, alright? That's all it is. And then we can afford 1 more item on this floor, depending on if we feel like it. Though we won't have another D6 charge, so I doubt there will be another item that we want, but you never know. And I guess, technically speaking, I lost my lusty blood because I went out the room, but we're going to get it back very quickly, especially when I killed all those flies, so that technically works. Not a very smart dark one there. I will admit. I was definitely just charged his ass straight into the flames. Oh, good. Wow, he died very, very quickly. Holy hell. And our Devil Deal, there it is. We just killed 2 Krampuses, so of course it's now time for Krampus. And unfortunately, we get a waste of an item. But that's alright, we can deal with that. So the question is... do I want to potshot any of these items? I don't really think that I do, so without further ado, it's time to... Oh, we may as well get the curse room, actually, while we're here. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Hey, the lover's actually really useful, but I guess we're going to have to leave that chest behind. And tinted rock over there, so that's good. Hey, small rock. Guys, I just did a double whammy of things I don't normally do. I both noticed a tinted rock and remembered I had Stompy when out of bombs. You get on my level, basically. Oh, it is so bad. That is so bad. What is our final? Ah, that's pretty pointless. Okay, so... nothing really crazy going on in here. So I guess it's time to just do the wave. Though I do want at least 1 more reroll. So I'm going to reroll with money. Oh, I actually did it straight away, so we may as well get Pandora's box, which just gives us a crap ton of goodness. And then what I'm actually going to do is use my D6 to at least some effect, and basically deliberately buy spacebar items, because then I can re-roll the spacebar items. Do I want to re-roll my stats? I don't think well, go on then, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I gained a load of... Hey, I gained tears and I gained damage. That was really effective. Let's not push it, and let's not go for another one. So yeah, basically my plan is to also buy the D100, which I don't need to use because I'm definitely sufficiently powerful for greed. And then basically we'll re-roll a couple items and see what we end up with. Did I suddenly lose stats? Oh, I lost speed, which actually is... kind of irritating, but I can definitely deal with that. I mean, I'm going to go the full way here, so I'm actually going to do the devil deal without having a... Actually, no, I don't need to go the full way. In fact, I think I gained damage, because I do seem to have gained more damage from Lusty Blood than I did before. My nails are absolutely massive. In fact, if I tactically deliberately let Greed summon his little Greedlings to the fight, that means Lusty Blood's just going to get a massive boost every time, isn't it? So that does work out for us. Okay, so do I want to go straight on to the boss and the devil deal? Do I want to go straight on to the boss and the devil deal? Okay, I am so slow. Like, holy hell. That is an issue level slow. I might actually lose me the fight because I just can't move fast enough away from Greed. What do I do? What do I do? That is a conundrum. That is a conundrum. At the very least, let us burn through our... Oh my god. Oh my god. Fortunately, they take a absolute metric ton of damage, and in fact, they're already dead. But there is a moment in every man's life where he sees 4 cages lined up against him and thinks, this is the end. This is the end. This is it. It's over. It is over. And we've got to fight 2 more of these guys, which is absolutely fine, to be fair. Shouldn't find ourselves in too much trouble, especially because we're effectively killing them in like 4 shots. Like, look at that. That is absolutely ridiculous there. And there it is. We've got a devil deal, which will actually be a devil deal because obviously there is no... chance of crampy, nothing great in it. 2 spirit hearts, really good. That is a big boon for the greed fight, so that's fine. So here we go then, basically. We've got whatever we can make happen with this last 30 money. So we'll get that D100, and then we'll get the D10. I mean, a lot of dice all up in here, and then basically free items! Ooh... not great. It's definitely an interesting selection, and if we'd been allowed to continue along for the rest of the floor, if there was another floor after this, it definitely would be really good, but I guess as it stands, not really. This is a very weird greed mode in that we've very specifically got everything, and I don't really think this bomb can do anything, even if we... perfectly blow that up. In fact, I think the best uses are definitely on the... Wow! Okay, then. And then we got freaking Purity on top. Don't mind if I do. This bomb is definitely best placed to try and get a little bit more money, as we did. Still wouldn't have been enough to get the toothpicks, which I actually really do want. But as it stands, we're going to just pour everything into here and take our medicine. Another spirit heart. Look at the 2 more of them. Holy hell. And then the tower, which I guess we'll use and see if we can't blow anything up of use. We get ourselves a pill of Bombser keys, which is 1 more bomb, which doesn't do much for us. I guess fetal protection might be good, because it can give us another Lil Stee, which might retroactively activate potentially the conjoined. I don't know if that can physically happen, but either way... things are looking a lot more up than they did. Oh, imagine if we got 25 out of one of these. That would be absurd. But alas, alack, 'tis not to be. A very kind of just good, just solid greed mode here. A lot of nails, a lot of action, and a lot of lusty blood. And really, that's all that we want from life. It really, really is. Okay, so I'm going to have Death and then basically wait for his first extra zombies wave and death them all, and then we're going to get one hell of a damage buff. Although it might actually get filled up before then by the little greedlings that he summoned. Please summon your doors, keys. Come on. That would be a useful talent everyone would like. The ability to just summon their keys to them. I mean, you could never lose your keys again if you have the power to just pull them out the nether to you. Look at the size of my freaking nails right here. It's just great. Damn it, not hearts. You need to have minions. Summon minions, please. Summon, no, that's more hearts. That's really the opposite of what we're going for here, Mr. Greed. If you could summon minions at some point. I mean, yeah, these are minions technically, but yay! Alright, here we go. I am excited. The keys are going and the doors are locked, and I'm gonna chill in this corner and then death! Vwom! And now we have maximum lusty blood, which should go quite a long ways to killing him. I mean, we basically had maximum before, but damn it, I refuse to accept it because now we got it in a much more badass way that actually used our tarot cards. Though now I do need to stop him summoning more of them. Could actually really do with some more keys thinking... Keys? Not keys, more tears thinking about it. Considering the amount of tears up we got, I really don't like how low triple shot put it, because triple shot does lower your tiers the same amount as quad shot, so it is just a worse quad shot, which does kind of suck. Like, you'd think there'd be a happy medium between 2020 triple shot and quad shot, but no, triple shot is just definitely a worse quad shot, because why do you want 3 when you could have 4? That's the thing. Alright, would we have died without the spirit hearts from the machine? I think we'd be on half a heart right now if we hadn't got them, which definitely would be a lot more of a stressful situation, I fully accept. But as it stands, we should be able to get through him quite nicely here, mainly because each nail does count as a separate instance, and therefore does a load more damage against his resistance. Oh, they're coming out of the walls! Quite literally, because that's where the doors are located. That makes sense. That's where people would come from if they were entering a room. Obviously. Hey! Alright then, we didn't even need the bonus spirit hearts. I'm not completely incompetent. Woo! Oh, look, it did actually break after my 3 whole coins. Wonderful. My name has been Rage. This has been one Lusty Kane, and I'll see you next time. Like, if you enjoyed it, oh, goodbye.